It all started with a scream. Loud and scary scream came from room 9. The whole guest house shook. People outside froze. Then silence. No one came out of the room. No one ever did. There was a small guest house on the edge of a quiet town. It was an old building made of wood and bricks. Travelers stopped there to rest. It had 10 rooms. Room 1 to room 10. But one door was always locked. Room 9. People in town knew the story. They always warned visitors, never open room 9. But one day, a young man named David came to the guest house. He was from the city. He was strong, tall, and didn't believe in ghost stories. "I just need a quiet room," David said to the old man who owned the guest house. "You can stay in room 5 or 6, the old man said. "But not room 9? "Why not?" David asked. The old man looked nervous. Strange things happen there. People go in, but never come out. David laughed. "I'm not afraid. Give me the key to room 9, I warned you," the old man said. "Whatever happens in that room, you are on your own." That night the wind blew hard. The sky was dark. No stars, no moon. It was very quiet. Even the dogs in the streets stopped barking. David opened the door to room 9. The air inside was cold. The lights flickered. The room looked normal. A bed, a table, a mirror on the wall, a small chair in the corner. David dropped his bag on the bed and sat down. He smiled. "This is just a normal room," he said to himself. Something didn't feel right. At midnight, David was lying on the bed, looking at his phone. Then he heard a soft sound. Hisses. He looked up. There was fog on the mirror, and in the corner, sitting on the chair, was a girl. She had long black hair. Her face was pale. She wore a white dress. "Hey," David said. "Who are you? How did you get in?" The girl didn't move. She didn't speak. David stood up slowly. "This is not funny." The girl lifted her head. Her eyes were glowing yellow. Then, slowly, her head turned all the way around, like a snake. David froze. His hands were shaking. The girl stood up from the chair, but her feet didn't touch the floor. She was floating. Then she opened her mouth. Fangs, sharp, long, wet. "You opened my door," she whispered. "Now you'll never leave." Her voice was cold. Her tongue flicked in and out like a snake. David ran to the door. He pulled and pulled, but it was locked from the inside. He screamed, "Help! Somebody help me!" No one answered. The hallway outside was quiet. David turned back and saw something even worse. The girl's arms were turning into scales. Her fingers were long and sharp. Her legs were gone. In their place was a long, thick, black snake tail. She wasn't a girl anymore. She was half snake, half monster. She crawled on the walls. She moved fast, like lightning. Her yellow eyes stared at David. She laughed softly. "You smell like fear." David grabbed a chair and threw it at her. She disappeared. The room became silent. Then David heard a sound, slithering. Something was crawling. Under the bed, he slowly looked down. His 2 yellow eyes stared at him from the dark space under the bed. He screamed. The snake girl grabbed his leg. Her tail wrapped around his body. It was cold and tight. He fought, he kicked, he shouted, but she was too strong. She pulled him under the bed. And then silence. The next morning, the old man went to check room 9. He knocked.
No answer.
He used his master key to open the door. The room was empty. There was no sign of David. Only his phone was on the bed. And on the mirror, written in something red, were the words, "She's still hungry." Now, people in that town say the snake girl was once a real woman. She was beautiful. Many men wanted her. But one man broke her heart. She ran into the forest, crying. There, something happened. No one knows what. Some say she was cursed. Some say she made a deal with dark spirits. She changed. She became the snake girl. Now, she waits in room 9. She waits for men who don't listen. Men who laugh at danger. Men like David. And when they open the door, she comes for them. If you ever go to that town, and someone warns you not to stay in room 9, please listen. If the room feels cold, if the mirror fogs up, if you hear soft hissing sounds in the night, don't turn around. Don't look under the bed. Just run, or she will crawl out. Grab your legs and pull you into the dark. Did this story scare you? Then give it a thumbs up. And hit the subscribe button so you never miss another scary story like this. Drop a comment below. Would you dare open room 9? And remember, some doors should never be opened. Thank you so much for watching. Now if you want to hear more terrifying tales, click the video on screen now. These stories are scary even for me, so watch at your own risk. Be brave and good luck. Now leave a comment below. Which part of the story scared you the most? Tell me everything. And maybe, just maybe, if you are very brave, I will send you a nice surprise. You only have until midnight tonight to tell me, so hurry.
Oh!
And remember, some doors should never be opened.